and welcome to Home and Family and good morning. Now, if you're just tuning in, you are in luck. We have such a great second hour ahead for everybody.
Definitely do. For instance, Grammy Award winner and the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenny Burris is back. She's talking about the importance of a supportive family, and she's also filling us in on her latest projects. I think everybody's going to be a little surprised.
I think so. Plus, Orly is helping us bundle up in style. She is adding some sparkle and some shine to our plain old sweaters, and she's getting us ready for those cold days ahead.
Very important. But now it's time to check back in with Bissell Pet Foundation's Cathy Bissell and Larissa, of course, who have today's adoption ever after. Hey, ladies.
Hi. Yes,
Hi.
we do. These are two adorable dogs. I mean, are they not adorable?
So adorable. Look at these faces.
Look at these babies. We have two seniors today. This is Bear, and he is such a sweetheart and very easygoing, as you can see. And then I'll let you talk a little bit about Tootsie.
This is Jenna Lynn, but we call her Tootsie because she's a little plump. She's been loved. She can't see, but she finds the food okay.
Yes.
So it's good.
She has lots of love in her heart and lots of food in her belly. And let me tell you a little bit more about them. Bear and Jenna Lynn are both seniors. As I said, Bear is about 10 years old and Jenna Lynn is 14. They get along, but they are not a bonded pair. They can go to different homes, absolutely. They're in different foster homes right now. Jenna Lynn is, as I said, 14. She doesn't see all that well, but she's certainly such a snuggle bug. And then Bear has some mobility issues in his back legs and his hips because he's a big boy. He's a German Shepherd Chow mix, but he gets along very well. He loves cats, dogs, people. He can certainly run around the yard like any young pup, so don't let that stop you. Seniors are just fabulous dogs, and both of these are available at pawworks.org here in the Southern California area. But Cathy, you and I know that every rescuer shelter is what? Full of seniors.
Full of seniors. And you know what? I want to leave. Every time I go to shelter, I want to take one home.
So do I. That's what gets us in trouble.
Yeah.
So
We are not good
else,
together.
No, we're not. Everybody else better go to their rescuer shelter near them. Pick one up, pick two up for Cathy and I, and bring them home and give them an adoption ever after. And if you're interested in these two, go to pawworks.org.
Thank you so much, ladies. And you know, we have so much more to talk about when it comes to senior dogs. They offer so much. So while you all make your way out here, I would like to show everyone at home what we're going to be eating in just a little bit.
Here we go.
Do you like macaroni and cheese?
I do.
Do you like lobster macaroni and cheese?
Oh, man, I'm not sure I've ever had lobster macaroni and cheese.
Well, you were going to have it today on this show, Cameron. It sounds decadent. That's because it is. And it sounds like it might be intimidating to make at home. But trust me, it is not. We're going to show you how you can make this tonight. And you know what? If you don't have lobster, you could substitute something else. But if you do have the lobster, I recommend you use it because it's delicious.
Looks good.
It's
Looks
gonna
very
be so
good.
delicious.
Here's the good news is that we're going to work that off a little bit later with my at-home body and mind exercises that are going to save you some money and some time because no fancy gym equipment is required for that.
So I won't feel bad about having a second helping.
No, I think we should. I think we should, everybody. But first, Bissell Pet Foundation founder Cathy Bissell, her dog Bo, and of course our pet rescue expert Larissa have made their way out to join us, sharing the benefits of adopting dogs. Welcome back. It's so good. Now, I know, obviously, with all the animals that you save, Cathy, it's incredible. Certain animals have a soft spot in your heart. Yeah. And I know I'm talking about the seniors here. And we've got a beautiful senior right here, Bo. Hi, Bo.
Isn't he precious?
Tell us the story of this beautiful guy right here.
So this guy came up during Hurricane Irma from Florida.
Okay.
So they were trying to get the animals out of the shelters there so that they could make room for animals that, you know, were going to be lost.
Right.
So Bo got lucky because normally they don't send up the senior dogs because there's just not enough room. Right. So the seniors don't often make it. And I've only had him a year, and I think he's like 13 or 14 now. So you can see how lucky. I went into a shelter. He was very thin. And he was very sad, and I just said, I got to take him home. I got to take him home.
And he didn't eat for the first few weeks while he was with you, did he? He wouldn't eat.
He would not eat. I think he missed his owner, and I don't know what happened to the owner, but I think he missed him. So how sad for a senior dog like this, a beautiful dog, to lose his family. Yeah. Get depression, basically.
Sure.
Now he's happy because I took really good care of him. But
you can see
not to mention
you hand-fed him for 2 weeks.
Hand-fed
literally
him.
putting peanut butter in his mouth. I think anybody would be happy.
I mean, literally, because he wasn't
you're
eating.
not
So you
kidding.
he would not
Great
eat. I
work.
literally had to take a spoon and rub it on the top of his mouth for 3 weeks. He would only eat turkey.
Oh.
Turkey. No dog food. I don't think he'd ever experienced dog food in his life. So,
And the fact that he even made it on that transport was amazing.
Is shocking, right?
It was,
The only-
yeah.
And I know, Larissa, you have a soft spot in your heart for senior dogs as well, and cats. You've helped so many senior animals. And the two of you had the wonderful opportunity of visiting a place called Muttville. Tell us about Muttville.
Oh my gosh. So we had the creator of Muttville, Sherry, on our show a year ago. And I vowed then that I had to go see this place. And when we were up doing Empty the Shelters, we got to go. And it was amazing. I have some video. So let's take a look because I want to walk you through it. It's actually on a place called Rescue Row. And it's, look at this gate. I mean, everything there is decked out for the dogs. That's Sherry Franklin, the creator. She took us on a tour. Now they have so many dogs there, and they have everything perfectly mapped out. What special diets they need, what special medications. They have a vet suite on staff, I mean, in the location, so they don't have to stress them out and take them anywhere. We, of course, had to spend lots of snuggle time there. I mean, this is heaven on earth. And these dogs are so lucky to be at the sanctuary, and all of them, the majority of them actually, have come from shelters. So the families have not been able to take care of them for whatever reason, put them in a shelter, and Sherry brings them in. Some are owner surrendered, but let me tell you, and Cathy can attest to this, it is a very special day when these dogs get to go to Muttville and live their life there, because they get adopted or they stay there and get the best treatment.
And one almost came home with Larissa. I wanted to take them all home too.
Oh, wow.
They're pretty adorable.
They are so adorable, and as you said earlier, so easy. And one of the dogs that you actually just saw in that video, Gus, he was the kitchen dog. He had a huge inoperable tumor, and you can see it right there. He was brought into Muttville. They figured he'd never find a way out. He'd just live there for however many golden years he had, and guess what? He has a new home in Palo Alto with a new buddy.
Just look at him right there. Good job, guys.
I love it.
I mean, the fact is that people are understanding the gifts that seniors bring to them and adopting.
I mean, clearly, but the two of you spreading the word and educating people on just that, I think, is very helpful. Now, we talked about beautiful Bo here, but I know Bo isn't your only senior animal. I know you also had Riley.
Yes.
You also have Roxy and Casey.
Yeah, I love seniors. I have two young ones as well, but they're a lot to handle. Younger dogs.
Younger dogs are more.
Senior dogs, this is what you get. What you see is what you get. You see this temperament. It's beautiful.
Can we change the conversation and not make it senior dogs and make it like just middle-aged dogs? Because 50 is the new 30. Right? So why can't 7 be the new 2?
That's a great point.
Because to say a dog is a senior dog at 7 is so strange to me. My dog lived to be 17.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dogs and cats are considered
senior
senior at 6 or 7, depending on where you live, and it's absolutely ludicrous. They still got so much love and energy to give.
And as some of the other benefits, you talk about what you see is what you get. So you know the size because they're already full grown.
Yep.
They're already potty trained. What are some of the other aspects?
Well, a lot of them are potty trained because they've been in a home already. So the people were caring for them. Some of them haven't been potty trained, but that's not an issue.
Right.
So we can always take care of that at
We've
Bissell.
got that
We've
covered.
got
Yeah,
that covered.
sure.
But size, temperament. You know, this is it. You know,
They don't
I want
chew
a
your
dog
shoes.
that's they don't chew your
That's right, they're
shoes.
trained.
I mean,
And now you were alluding to it, but that is one of the fears some people have with senior dogs is, are they going to have accidents? Are they going to be able to control themselves? And as you said, you have no problem with that. And, just for a second to toot your horn again and your products, tell us a little bit about what people should use.
I will tell you that it's not my senior dogs that have the problems. It's my younger dogs, okay,
Right.
that aren't as good as they should be.
That's right, generally.
But, I had a dog just before I was coming out here, went to the bathroom on my floor and my carpet right as I was walking out the door.
Oh, boy.
So I was able to get the crosswave out, clean that up quickly. Hair, this dog sheds. That I have to say, as a senior dog, this dog sheds more than any dog I've ever owned, covered in dog hair.
And that can be tough to pick up.
Right.
It can be,
but not with.
But we have a great
No, the
vacuum
greatest-
for that, the pet hair eraser.
I'm also going to say the greatest thing about the Crosswave is that it goes from hardwood floor to carpet seamlessly.
You see?
Yeah.
That's really key.
It's my go-to.
Yeah, it's a good one. So we talked a little bit yesterday about your Empty the Shelters event, where in one day, just one day, you helped find 3,300 forever homes, over 3,300 forever homes for pets that were homeless. And you did that in one day, but you're not stopping there because you're continuing with something right now. You're doing a shelter tour coming up. Tell me about your shelter tour.
So it's going to be called the Grateful Pet Tour, and we're going to go visit our shelter partners. We have about 3,900 shelter partners And
3,900.
Yeah, and growing
Wow.
constantly.
Okay.
So we are going to tour the shelters and try to understand their needs, try to see what they need from the Bissell Pet Foundation, how we can help them with adoptions, how we can help them with spay-neuter, whatever their needs are in their community. We want to learn it so we can better help the shelters.
Yes, and every shelter is so different, and that's what I love, that you are going to see them firsthand and figure out what you can do to help.
Right.
I mean, that is just another aspect to sort of like piggyback on Larissa's points of how you really do kind of go that extra step, being there in person, finding out firsthand, getting a sense of these places.
It's
fantastic.
There's so many great people. Well, it's the people at the shelters. They're so wonderful, and they're doing so much. If I can help and the foundation can help, then we need to be there for them.
But you're doing a huge service because you're leading the way. You're getting the word out there. You're making sure everybody knows. And you put your money where your mouth is. You don't just say it. You actually get your boots on the ground.
Right.
You get dirty and you do it.
Honestly, that's my favorite element.
Yeah, I remember
in the shelters with the animals.
Wow.
For me, that's the best.
Seeing you there, I can attest to that because you were having a blast. So was I, but it was really neat to see.
We could have lived at Muttville forever.
I mean, I could talk to you guys all day. Thank you, Kathy, for being here. Also for the work.
Thank you.
This is amazing. For more info on Cathy's shelter visits, all you got to do is head over to her Instagram or check out BissellPetFoundation.org. It'll all be there.
And you all stick around because next we're heading into the kitchen with Chef Andrew Gorell for something delicious. Hi, Chef.
That's right, I'm making my cheesy, decadent, over-the-top lobster mac and cheese, so stick around.